Good afternoon, this is Jay Cowan with the Maplehurst Market Report for April 22nd. I was only gone a day and the market went to heck here this morning. However, when I was gone, it sure seemed like the market was a wild ride, so I'm not sure if you guys want to see me today. Well, we all knew that the balloon was going to pop sooner or later on this run. It was about a $1.04 run here we had the last 2 weeks on the soybean market. It was sure good. Hopefully we had some good opportunities that some people got some stuff marketed. But 36 hours later here today, we sit substantially down. Looking at the beans here, I guess we'll go with the beans here this morning. The old crop beans here were down 34 3/4 at 9.87. The new crop beans were down 18 at 9.83. Today we're still getting around 9.43 cash to the farmer, but however, that's still not a bad price. You know, it just doesn't sound as attractive as it did yesterday when we were at the highs in the 960s and 70s. But still a good price. With that being said, corn market was down 13 1/4 also, closing at 371 3/4. The new crop corn was down 13 1/2 at 380. So kind of what happened here. In the corn news, you know, we're expected to see the planting intentions right around that 9%. Slightly ahead of the 5-year average of 7%. The trade usually likes to see us planted by mid-May around that 80%. We're probably right on target to that. I think, you know, probably a little ahead of that, looking at we're April 22nd here, looking for a bigger number of planting progress this Monday. Brazil is going to get relief here this next week, looking a little cooler, looking a little bit some widespread rain. That will relieve the stress of their pollination of their second crop. Really nothing here today to give us any excitement to make the corn stay on the positive side of the board. Soybeans was kind of, like I said, I think we just need to take a step back here. You know, they reduced Argentina acres a little bit. A lot of talk about La Nina here in the U.S. taken and going to get a little dry this late summer, which will be tough on the soybeans. So you would think that kind of would help the market as we look at things here today. However, you know, did we just overbuy yesterday? I mean, we were so aggressive on the board. Kind of feels like we were just overly aggressive, overbought. Kind of sit back, took a step back today. I'm thinking that, you know, maybe there might be another little run or a little opportunity here sometime next week. Do I think it's going to get much higher? I thought we were awfully good there. We're already probably about 75 cents higher than I anticipated. So with that being said, we're looking at 9.43 cash on those soybeans tonight. I definitely would feel comfortable at that 30-40%. Me personally, I'd be over that 50% mark of sold beans, knowing we're profitable at that over 9+ area. The key thing I have today is to stick to your game plan. Do not start pulling offers. Stay true to your plan that you had. Just because the board's running, just keep making offers, keep hitting the sales on the upside. Don't. This ain't the time to get greedy. We've seen how fast it dropped here today. Wheat news. Not much to talk about with wheat usually, but there is a little hope for the U.S. wheat. Did not show it today, being down 31 cents, but there's talk of trouble with the Indiana-Ukraine wheat. Russia having some quality issues, maybe giving us a little opportunity here in the U.S. for our wheat. However, you know, the Russia and European wheat's just awfully still cheap, just extremely cheap. So yesterday I was out of the office with Steve DeLohotel, and we attended a safety class. I just want to kind of touch base with that. That was a class that we went on to train to become better trainers here for Maplehurst. And some of the things that we do here at Maplehurst is try to promote a safe culture. That being said, I'm just one of the things that kind of jumped out at me was, as a commercial operation, we are doing quite well. We're getting much better. The industry is getting very strong, but we're still lacking the education of the farmer. So I guess my thoughts are here. Yeah, some of these things do cost some time. Some of these things do cost some money. However, if you have any chances, feel free to contact me at any time. I could run out to your farm, maybe give you a few pointers, a few ideas to make that bed entry a little safer for you. One of the things that kind of jumped out at me is that 70% of the bed entries entrapments are farmers, not the commercial elevators. So please just stay out of those bends by yourself. If you have an issue, any bridging, any soil spoil conditions, feel free to grab any one of our guys. If they're out there grabbing fertilizer or delivering fertilizer, load of corn, all our people are qualified to give you at least a good idea, other than going in by yourself. So just be safe as the planting season gets rolling, and some of the corn we're getting out of the bends could be getting out of condition. Just be careful. Other than that, that's all I have for today. Have a good weekend. Thank you.